Oh, yeah, I don't have a microphone yet, so... yeah, I had to... Last time I did a kitchen talk, I needed to boost up the levels quite a bit, the audio levels, because I was talking audio levels. Different socks on. These days, these newer socks, they don't have holes in them. Right. So I'm finishing this. I've got a bit of... Maybe I should change the angle a little. There we go. Thing is, now if you see stuff on top of the... I'm just overly concerned with what's in the frame. It's fine, it's fine. I mean, in the centre of the frame now, and I like to be off to the side slightly. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Right, change my glasses. The reason I got a hat on is because it's cold. Okay, it's a bit cold. So I'm finishing off the scrunchie, and I pulled this inside out and I had to cut it because I did the order of operations wrong, and I started pulling it through after I sewed it by here, sewed it shut, and it got to pull it through before I sewed it shut. So now I've got a little hole, and that's like a loop, like a torus. So I need 8 inches of elastic. So I'm going to open the elastic. How do I open this? Oh, there's an opening at the bottom, I think. Right, take the elastic out. Got a little ribbon here, so I'm not going to use that. Because I've got a little elastic band around it, so 8 inches. And this route only goes up to 6 inches, so do 6 plus 8. 6, no, it's not 8, it's 7 inches, sorry. Because I remember I looked it up. I originally thought it was 8 inches, but apparently it's 7. So that's, there's an inch there, there's an inch. So if I move that along to the 0, and then I go to the 6, so then I cut it off. No, it doesn't have to be accurate, a little bit more. That doesn't seem like enough. That doesn't seem like I'm going to add a bit more. It doesn't seem like enough. Now, the way we were told is to tie it, but I don't want to tie it. I want to tie it and sew it. Because when I did the first one, the demonstration in the class I did, then we... how do I get this around there? Because you're supposed to have a safety pin. I've got a safety pin in here, but I couldn't find it. I looked earlier, so it's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to... I think what we did is we safety pinned it to the top, then pulled the end round, and then I need a safety pin. Oh, I could just use one of these pins. I could just use one of these pins. Pull that around, so that's like a torus. This isn't meant to be a how-to. This is, I mean, the time is 10 to 1 in the morning on Boxing Day, 26th of December. So it's not meant to be a sewing video, it's meant to be a talking video. They're talking about Christmas and talking about other things, because I've been wanting to do more videos, make more videos. I just find it really therapeutic just to talk on camera and talk. Just do these talking videos, right? Let's pin that there. Well, I'm going to pin it twice in 2 different directions to make sure... Ow, shit. Right, now, how do I get the end of that elastic all the way around? Pin it! I hit my finger. I'm not bleeding now, it's fine. Well, the end of the elastic is there. How did we do it last time? Because I think we had a safety pin on the end, and I don't have safety pins. I've got to get more safety pins. I need safety pins. I mean, I do have safety pins. I think they're in here though. At the bottom, I couldn't find them. And I don't mean pulling everything out of my sewing box. That's what I need, is a bigger sewing box. It's going to take me hours now to find out where to get this end all the way around. Yeah, it's an only Christmas really, and it still doesn't feel like Christmas to me. It doesn't feel like Boxing Day. It doesn't. I mean, I had an okay lunch. Lunch was better than I thought it would be. You know, going out with my father, and my mother, and my grandmother. Yeah, it was better than I thought it would be. It was better than I thought it would be. You know, no one seemed to... It wasn't worth... The meal wasn't worth £50. It was slightly cold and... But it was a good get together, I guess. And, you know, having a meal on Christmas Day, it's like a tradition thing. But if I was living on my own, I don't know. There was one person there on a table next to us who was on their own, and I was thinking, if I was on my own, maybe I could consider going down there, but it means interacting with other people and putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Well, the end is down there. Right, okay. This is just going to get really fiddly. This is really fiddly. I normally use this to pull things through, but I can't because the loop. Finger really hurts from that spike just now. Yeah, you know, my mind keeps thinking about her and what she's doing today, what her day has been like. People don't want to hear about that. People don't want to hear about that. So I've got to keep, because I don't have a microphone, I've got to keep my voice at a similar sort of level when talking. You can't see the LEDs, so I put the LEDs there as a little bit extra light as well. I haven't got this light on as well. There we go. Better. More light. More light. The thing is, I'm a bit silhouetted. I've got the lamp there. It might make things a little bit better. Make things a bit better. Yes, I got that on warm white, so I might look a little bit red. Yeah, this is the first. It's the second scrunchie I've made, but it's the first one I've made on my own without, trying to do it from memory. Yeah, I messed it up once already, and I've had to fix it. But I mean, that's why I'm doing it. It's just a test to see whether I can do it. Still got a way to go, not even halfway now. We're halfway about. Just trying to work out techniques, right? Push it down a bit, hold it, pull. Push it down a bit, hold it, pull. Oh, there you go. Making progress. Thing is, I get frustrated when it's not working, it's not making progress. Yeah, you don't want to see me doing this, do you? You don't want to see me doing this. I mean, I've got notes of things to write, say and talk about, but that's really stuff for the car. I can't say when my mother's in the room. Though my mother's probably asleep. Those pins are holding the... I can't get my fingers in there yet, can I? Oh, got it. Got it. There you go. There's the end. I said it'd be back on itself. So we pull that. There we go. It's frayed a little bit. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to sew this to stop the fraying. So we've got that end there, right? And now we've got to try and retrieve the other end. I put that there and take the pins out. There's one pin. There's the other pin. Right, don't let go, don't let go. There we go. There we go. There's the two ends. Now what we were told last time is just to tie it. But I want to tie it and sew it because I'm worried about it becoming undone when it's all sewn up. Yeah, I'm sure I did 8 inches last time. Which is maybe why this is a little bit tight to do. Yeah, maybe 8 inches would have been better. I did say it was 8, didn't I? But the instructions I looked up said 7. Well, now it's tied up, so it's really quite small. It's really quite small. Alright, I'm going to sew that there. I'll sew that there. So let's get a bit of thread and sew that so it doesn't come out. It doesn't fray. And this one's smaller than the last one then. So maybe I'll do 8 inches in future. Where's my tool? Where's my little tool? Where's my little tool gone? Threading tool gone. I had it here a minute ago. Oh, there it is. I got it. Yeah, Christmas. I spent a lot of the day today dreaming about, or thinking about what I would do if I had a family and relationships. And I spent a lot of time today, in between doing other things and ferrying parents around, and I'll be awake all night now because I've been asleep already. So what talk notes have I got? Can't talk scripts. So I've got for the future, which is what I want to do in the video I want to do today in the car. I got, that one. photography, which I already did pachinko thoughts, right. How attraction pachinko can overcome ugliness and other hindrances to love. Yeah, I still haven't finished my attraction pachinko video. I've written yet another script for it, which I still haven't voiced over. I'm never 100% convinced that people will understand what I'm talking about. Like, from my experience, people don't understand attraction from other people's experience, because so many normal people think that you can only be, and I've got evidence from listening to podcasts and that, and people think, oh, attraction only works on a physical level and doesn't work on an emotional level, which I think is where the problem is. People think attraction is merely physical and not emotional as well. I mean, emotional is what... There needs to be a better word than emotional. If I fuss around with this... Yeah, I think this elastic is too small. I should have done the 8 inches rather than the 7. So 22 and 8 is, I think, the best for scrunchie. 22 and 8. I mean, I don't have to sew it. I know that people will say just tying it is fine. I'm just sewing it just because it's good, because it's fraying. I want to make sure that it's not going to fray and come apart inside. Oh wait, no. So if I talk about immense attraction, where someone's in your mind all the time and you can't stop thinking about them, and the normal people think, oh, you just got a physical attraction, and that's why did that chart to try and show there's a difference between physical and limerent attractions. They're two different things. No, that's the frustration. People don't understand. And if I ask people, oh, do you understand? They'll say, oh yeah, I understand. No, you don't. They'd say they don't convince me that they understand. So now I've got to seal that up and do an extra stitch there to seal that up. Yeah, it's 12mm elastics. I don't know if there should be any particular width. I just chose whatever. Right. So I've lost the threading tool. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be going back and doing a sewing class in the next few weeks. I'm not even sure about doing it, to be honest. I'm happy carrying on with this. I'd like to get a sewing machine and do more sewing stuff for myself. But I don't have the space. I don't have the power requirements. Because I've only got access to the 2 plugs at home. And they're used by the computer equipment. I do have 2 4-plug adapters in there, but I'm scared to pull in too much from the wall, and I don't want to have another sewing machine on top of everything else. So I don't think I'll use a sewing machine. I think I'm just going to carry on doing hand sewing for the time being. I mean, I enjoy hand sewing, but I guess hand sewing is also more forgiving. You can get away with more mistakes, whereas you can go slower. Whereas with machine sewing, if you make a mistake, it can escalate quickly and then cause you a lot of issues. But again, I don't have hardly any experience anyway, so. Can you claim that something you've made with a machine is hand sewn? Probably can't, can you? But I bet a lot of people do. Right, now we've got to do the ladder stitch up from inside. It's easier to get that inside now. I mean, it's hard to get this. I mean, maybe I can try the different angle with the camera out there. Maybe I can do it one day, try to do a close-up of me, what I'm doing now with this ladder stitch, because I think, people need to learn how to do this. It's not, I'm not perfect at it. I'm just, how you can do a stitch and then seal stuff inside so you can't see the stitching from the outside. I mean, mine's not perfect. Mine's not perfect by a long way. I mean, I got some other designs for bears and that, and soft toys. I just printed out a design the other day of a giraffe. Only using 3 pieces as well, only using 3 pieces of fabric. Printed out a giraffe design, so I might try that at some point. Maybe I might try it next, but then I want to do another scrunchie, really. Because, I mean, that's why I bought the pink fabrics, to do things like that for someone in particular. But then if I actually make her something, then I'll end up having thoughts that I want to give it to her. I want to give her the gifts. But like I said in the other videos, you know, explaining, giving women gifts, they feel they've got to give something back. I mean, that's one of the things I've heard, I've read. Women don't like receiving gifts. But then if it comes to, say, dates or something, what if they're expecting a partner to pay? But then I'm doing the thing that's wrong now, is lumping all sorts of people into one category. You can't. You know, you're just talking probabilities. And like I've said before in other videos, I've since did the research for that, is that the probabilities of what people expect and how they're going to behave depends on their socio-economic backgrounds. And so the conclusion is you can't really predict anything. Yeah, can't really predict anything. So where am I going with this conversation? I don't know. What should I do with this scrunchie? Should I give this away? Does anyone want it? Does anyone want it? Doubt it. See, my sister runs a beauty parlour. Maybe I can make these for a beauty parlour, and then, you know, she can have them, give them away in beauty parlour, or maybe if patrons give a donation to a charity, they can take one of these. There you go. That's an idea. That's an idea. I can talk to my sister about it. I can make scrunchies and bows and things, and then see if my sister's got a charity. I don't know. You hear the clock draining my life away. I don't hate it, but I've been uncomfortable with the noise of the clock, this clock. The second hand ticking around, it reminds me of quite traumatic times when I was younger. It's just listening to the clock. Yeah, I've got traumatic memories. And it's only when I listen to it, when I listen out to it and I notice it. Yeah, it's a clock player. That's what this is. That's what this is. Can you see it? This. It's a clock. Hear it. I'll hear it now for the next hour or so until I think of something else. I got my headphones here. I could put music on or something. Oh, I can cut that off now. Right, put that there. There we go. We've got the finished thing. Move the ruffles around. A bit. There you go. It's not bad. It's not bad. So would anyone like this? I'd like to make another. I'd like to practice again, you know, because I made a few mistakes doing this, and I'd like to do another. It is a fuss to cut out the fabric. I mean, I don't want to start working on the pink ones unless I can do it competently, so I'd like to do another. Because I was bothered by the mistake I made when making that. I got other fabric here. I should have enough fabric. This is not much of a video. I haven't said anything profound or interesting have I in this video. I just wanted to make a video. Just make another video. I haven't said, I mean, it's Christmas, and I haven't said much about Christmas either. No one wants to listen to me. You know, everything I've said in this video is boring, isn't it? It's nothing useful. Oh, there's a cat. There's Cozzy. Come in. Do you want to go out? Go out. Go on in. Come on then. What's up there? What's up there? Cold? Going? He's eating his biscuits now. He's eating his biscuits now. You hear him crunching the biscuits? So, alright, I've got another piece of thread there. What are we going to do with this? Alright, I'm going to stop the video now. I can't think what to say. There it is. There it is. So. Okay, stop. Time to stop.